Yo, what's going on, man? Free game all day, man. Like and subscribe my channel. Hit that bell. Hit the notification button, man. Hit that subscribe button. I think last time I checked, I probably was at like what, almost 300 subscribers. So it might have been like about 4 subscribers off. So I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the love you've been giving me. You know what I'm saying? We almost there. So let's go. I ain't gonna waste too much time, man. Let's get into it. So it's like when you're actually in a in a stage in a process between a breakup, it's kind of like you be confused and you wondering, why you going through what you're going through. Why is the new supply better than you? Is what you was lacking, to make this person want to do to you. But the thing about it is, it's not about none of that. It's all a mental struggle. It's something that you mentally go through, and it's a normal process. You just have to like understand that all of that happened for a reason, and the main reason why it happened because it's something wrong with them. They had the issue. They are carrying a burden, and they're carrying pain, and they just want to afflict it on you. It's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? Now you can, take time to reflect, and if you want to, figure out, what I'm saying, what you could have done to prevent this. But for the most part, this is some shit that's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? This person have all the issues, and it doesn't equal to your issues. So what's normally gonna happen is you're confused. You're sitting back, you wondering why this happening, and the outcome of it is that you're gonna end up wasting a lot of time dwelling about this, thinking about this, and you're gonna stunt your growth. You're not gonna be able to move forward in life. That's something that you don't have to go through. It's not required to go through that. So what you could do, and what will benefit you better, is just understanding that the situation is not even worth it. It's not even worth wasting that time, wasting that energy, that thought process on this person, because they wasn't going to do right in the first place. They already had an exit plan. They already had the new supply waiting, and eventually that this day was going to come. You know what I'm saying? So what you can do to better yourself in the situation is just, put in some work. I think it's natural for us to want to be by ourselves after something like that, because it's kind of hard to trust again. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing you can do is jump right back in something serious. Now, you want to deal with somebody, the way you can have your time and space a little bit, that's cool. But jumping back in something serious I don't recommend that at all. What's going to end up happening is a stick of dynamite going to go off. And then you're going to end up, back at square one again. And you're going to be soaking over the person that you was going with before, the person that, or the person that initially hurt you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to end up thinking about that person. And the thing about it is, it's really nothing to think about, because that all of this happened for a reason. That person wasn't worth it in the first place. It wasn't worth your time. It wasn't worth your energy. It wasn't worth even being in your presence. You know what I'm saying? Because they never had good intent on being with you. You have to understand that this particular person, you are better off without them completely. They ain't somebody who you need in your life. And missing them, which is a normal human reaction, you shouldn't be missing them. You know what I'm saying? You should be happy that they have released you from this situation, because you wasn't gonna leave. They had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people, they might have got rid of the people who got rid of the narc. They are pretty much strong-minded people, or they probably just had enough. You know what I'm saying? And they actually was aware, and they actually knew. But most people, where the narc got to get rid of them, they didn't understand what they was going through. So you have to like realize that, you don't want to waste too much time in this. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to get out of this as soon as possible. You can look up, and it might be, I know some people that's been going back and forth and dealing with the same shit for like, what, 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Do you realize how many people that you encounter that actually mean you well for the most part? You know, people that show interest, and what you'll do is you'll end up shooting them down or turning them down, and blowing them off because you're so afraid to open back up again. And I can't blame you. I've been there before. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, that's what you would do. So you don't want to like do that all the time. Like it goes back to karmic relationships. A lot of karmic relationships, you go through, you learn it, and then once you learn what you need to learn, God will send you a soulmate. He will. He'll send you somebody, that's meant to be in your life. And what we'll do is we'll turn around and we'll talk about how the narc hurt us and how, we so hurt. And then what happens, we turn right around, go right back, hop on the couch and start back looking at YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you want to get past that. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different stages in this that, everybody's go through. But some people never advance through certain areas of that because they're too confused. You know what I'm saying? You have to get rid of that confusion. You have to like just wipe that out your mind and make a very decisive decision on moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you move forward, the energy you put into it, the better off you will end up being. So you want to get out of that confused state. And the narc is nothing. It's nothing about them that you truly really want to miss. Once you out of that energy, once you meet somebody and deal with somebody who actually mean you well and actually truly care about you, it's a totally different feeling. You know what I'm saying? You might have been going back and forth with the narc a lot. This person you might not even have that one argument with, And at the same time, just because, the relationship with you and this new person doesn't flourish to where like y'all are actually together, that don't mean that they're still not a soulmate. A soulmate is more than just somebody who just to be in a relationship with you. They sent for you, they could be a friend for life. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't just take it as, oh, I met my new person, like we finna be together. Y'all might have a little dealings, but at the end of the day, like that person really might be a real friend to you, long term. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that you fuck, you ain't got to be with. You know what I mean? So I just want y'all to understand that you don't have to be confused about, your situation, you know what I'm saying, by dealing with someone like that and coming out of it. The only decision you need to be making is how to put all the energy into moving forward and putting that behind, because that's in the past and it's over with and you cannot revisit that. Believe when I tell you this, life is 100 times better without them people in your life. They can't provide nothing for you, and it's meant for you to move on from that. It's not meant for you to stop. And Lord behold, don't be in your 40s or close to 50s in a state like this. Like, you're really wasting your time. So that's all I got for y'all today, man. Just want to drop a little knowledge to y'all, man. Don't forget to hit that like button, man, that notification button and that bell. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. Let's get to this 300, man. All right, y'all be easy.